What is up there, you guys? This is Sylvester. Today I will be walking you through the process of what I did to create a new brand name for this channel. I'm also going to go over Fiverr and how they helped me with my brand name and logo and all the animations and getting ready for it. And lastly, there is a promo code for 20% off your first orders on Fiverr in the description. So it's a very fantastic deal and I'd highly encourage you guys to go and check that out. Alright, so with that, let's jump right in. To start off with, I have absolutely zero experience in brands or in graphic design or anything having to do with choosing names, etc. Now inevitably, there will be one of you guys out there that will be like,
"Oh no, I have no ideas and no imagination, so I can't come up with anything."
And that is perfectly fine, because neither did I. So what I did is I googled something like,
free custom brand name generator.
And I clicked on the first link that caught my eye, which was namelinks.com. So this website was by far the best out of all the websites that I looked at for various reasons. Number one, it is very customizable. So you can customize your keywords that you want, you can customize the amount of letters, you can customize what you want your name to be made up of. For example, you can have it just one word, or you can have it like compound words or a combination of words. So what I did is I went ahead and I inputted a lot of my keywords that I wanted, some stuff like investing or business or finance, some of the stuff that I want my channel to be about, and it returned a couple hundred options. So a brief side note, this website makes its money from you buying their names. What they want you to do is to pick a name that looks good to you and to buy it. What I did is I found a name that looked really nice to me, and then I kind of went and reworded it in my own version. So it's a nice, easy way to get a free brand name that's not very expensive. So basically I use this website to generate ideas, to generate my own brand name as I went forward from here. So after a little bit of searching, I finally settled on the name Sylvester. And that's kind of a nice name because Sir kind of has a luxury, a professional sound to it. Investor kind of has the whole investing side or the business side or the money side of things, and putting the two together I thought would make a really cool name. So that's what I called this channel. Okay, so the next step for me was building a logo and graphic. The first thing that I tried was buying all kinds of software. I tried Adobe Illustrator, I tried Motion 5, I tried all kinds of stuff. And I spent at least 10 to 20 hours of work on each of those, and it didn't work out at all. In fact, I'm so terrible at it, let me just go ahead and put in one of my old graphics that I tried to come up with, just so you can see how bad it actually was, right now.
One eternity later.
Okay, so as you can see, it was pretty bad. It was then that I remembered a famous saying that goes something like this: only do what you're good at, job out everything else. It was at this point that I decided to get somebody else to do it, so I decided to then get it professionally done online somewhere. So once again,
Good friend Google.
I went ahead and Googled
Custom logo graphics.
and the first website that came up was called Fiverr. And Fiverr is kind of an interesting little company out there. If I were to summarize Fiverr in a couple words, it would be a group of experts who advertise their skills in accomplishing tasks for the customer, with me being the customer. So you can literally almost get anything you want on Fiverr, from brand names to logo design to business cards to whatever you want. It's completely up to you. Okay, so if I were to have one biggest point out there, it would be this: know what you want and find someone who has designs that they've done in the past that look like what you want to see in your graphic someday. Because in doing this, the person will already be familiar with the type of graphic that you would like to see in your graphic. So it will be very easy for them to try and produce your graphic. The reason I say this is because the first time I tried to get a graphic done, the guy made me a whole ton of different graphics, but they didn't really represent what I wanted to see in my own logo, because the guy wasn't very skilled in the type of logo that I wanted him to design. So after a little bit of trial and effort, I finally settled on a logo design, and I'll input that here. So this logo is kind of interesting, and you'll be seeing it throughout all the coming videos. I thought it was kind of cool because it's round, it's kind of like a coin, so I could have it roll in, or I could have really cool animations in the future with it. It's also very simple, very elegant, very kind of businessy feel or whatever it is. Okay, so the next thing I did was I went looking for someone who did 3D animations. And I gave them my brand name, I gave them my new custom logo, and then I said, here, create a 3D animation, go. And what they came back with was a fantastic 3D animation. I'm going to go ahead and put that in right now. As you can see, this little 3D animation is absolutely perfect for what I'm going to be doing. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll be using this 3D animation in a lot of my coming episodes. Okay, well on that note, there's a link to 20% off your first Fiverr order, but you only get it if you use my link. So in this way, you can both support this channel and get an awesome bonus of 20% off, so go check it out. The link's in the description below. So one last thing I wanted to reiterate, Fiverr is very vast, and I've only scratched the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Fiverr. Their prices are very affordable, they're very professional, they have everything from business card design to professional editing to proofreading skills, so whatever you need for your growing brand name, they've got it, so go check them out. The last thing I did was design end caps and thumbnails and channel art, and once again I googled
Best free online YouTube thumbnail creator or something similar.
both of the things that I use you can find online and we're absolutely free. One is called Canva.com and the other one is Pixlr.com. Canva is kind of one of those graphic designer, thumbnail creator type of softwares. Pixlr is an image editor and it works very nicely for what I want. It's kind of an alternative to Photoshop, and if you have Photoshop and you're good at it, that works too. So with that finished up all my graphics and branding that I needed to do for this channel. I highly recommend going and checking out the sites that I mentioned, and I hope that some of the tips that I shared with you will be able to help you when you're going through your branding process as well. Alright, so that's all for this video. There's new videos coming out on this channel every Monday and Wednesday, so with that, I'll catch you in the next video.